Welcome to Hear the Word. I'm Brother Tom, the wooden box. Picture a wooden box 3 feet by 3 feet with one side that opens. Now picture yourself curling up inside that box, naked. Then the door is closed. At predetermined times, you'll be allowed to get out of the box to go to the toilet. The rest of the time, insects crawl freely over you. People outside are constantly yelling and belittling you, making fun of you. Occasionally they open the door and spray water from a water hose on you. Food is thrown in, just enough to keep you alive. All night long, people are shouting at you, keeping you awake. For how long? 72 hours. 72 hours. Can you imagine how horrible that would be? Those who pass this test are let out to go on to their next test in their Navy SEAL training. Now, why would the U.S. Navy be so cruel? They are testing the candidate to see if he can stand the test. Why? Because someday, if he is captured by the enemy, this is the way he may be treated. Training, toughening up, preparing for what may lie ahead. Now let's look at the Christian soldier. God toughens his children. Following Jesus is not always roses and lollipops. Our enemy is vicious and real, invisible and unfair. It's okay for him to kick below the belt. Ephesians 6:12, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. Us Christians may cry out in anguish, God, why are you letting this happen to me? Jesus toughens his children and then comforts them. He allows us to go through unpleasant circumstances so that we can help others who need comfort. 2 Corinthians 1:4, who comforteth us in all our tribulation, that we may be able to comfort them which are in any trouble by the comfort wherewith we ourselves are comforted of God. God allows the enemy to attack us, but only under the watchful eye of our Savior. Satan must get permission before he can touch you. Jesus builds a hedge of protection around his children. Satan asked God in Job 1:10, hast not thou made a hedge about him and about his house and about all that he hath on every side? Thou hast blessed the work of his hands, and his substance is increased in the land. Kenneth Wuest, a Greek scholar, says, we must be ground between the grindstones of adversity before we can become the bread for the multitude. Jesus is toughening you up so that you can be an effective soldier in his army. Try not to complain. Do your best to say with Jesus, Matthew 26:39, nevertheless, not as I will, but as thou wilt. Well, blessings to you till next time. Bye for now.